What's up, amigo?
What's next?
Oh, how you doing? Here you go.
I don't like playing on the game. I'm dying.
I was dying, dude. I have no idea. I was dying. Where'd you go? Yeah. It was that or better. We were short. We only had 2 runs from we were dying.
I mean, you guys are in the right league. 4-1.
Huh? We put the vigilantes just now. But it was mostly veterans.
to the tape? It's funny that you had the D in there. So it's going to be
Hey Dog Nation, this is the Dog Father here. Welcome to Dog Bowl 13. We're gonna have a really, really special bunch of games ahead of us, and I'm here with one of our sponsors. This is Matt Martinez of MMD Electric. Tell us a little bit about your company.
MMD Electric is a commercial, industrial, residential, small job service company that kind of keep with smaller jobs so we can keep the schedule more open.
No, that's fantastic, and I can vouch for you because you've come to my house multiple times and saved the day for Cindy and I.
Right.
So, and that's the residential side, but you do a lot more than that.
Correct, yeah. So commercial, we help out with other sponsors like Skylight Specialists, which is a sponsor. We do help them out some of their commercial/residential jobs, or just even restaurants, and you name it. We're there to do it. We do it all.
Yeah, and so this year, and just like last year, you're our streaming sponsor. So with that, Shaw Hockey Productions comes in and they cover 46 games over the course of the weekend, all the way from the beer leaguer crappy guys like you and me to world-class sled hockey players and NHL players. All, and we can't do that without guys like you, without Shawzy and so on and so forth. So thank you for doing that. And we also have a kind of a cool theme this year in the Dog Bowl, and we're wearing it right now.
We are. The theme I like about this Dog Bowl, and it comes close to home for me, is organ donations. So with the Dog Bowl going on this year and the Survivor game, it's all organ transplant recipients and donors.
Yeah, and we're going to talk about you a little bit on that because you hit both sides of that, right? Because with organ donors, you have the people that receive the organ donations, but you also have the people that give the organs, right?
Correct.
And some of those are living donors, some unfortunately pass, and that goes from there. But kind of tell us about yours.
So first one that got me involved with the organization with Dog Nation was a kidney donation to, everyone knows, D-Rep. Dave Repsher with Flight for Life back in 2015.
Yeah.
With the helicopter accident with Flight for Life. So yeah, he went through some troubles, and I donated my kidney, which got him back up and running, and life's great with him.
Yeah, and then on the other side, you're a recipient yourself.
I'm a recipient. I actually have a 21-year-old man from Florida's cadaver cartilage in my left knee.
Yeah, ironically, the same surgery that Gabe Landeskog just had.
That's true.
So you came back, so that means Gabe's coming back too. So,
Definitely.
but that's terrific stuff, amazing on both sides, and also we're wearing the Survivor game jerseys. So these are going to be on Saturday. Amazing game to watch. That'll be on one of the broadcasts and
At 2:30 p.m. Saturday afternoon.
yeah, and you are going to be in that game, and so is Dave.
Yes, sir.
So anyway, thank you very much. Tune in. 46 games. You're not going to want to miss a single one. Check it out. Thank you.
Well, good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. It's Dog Hockey again. I tell you, the Dog Bowl has just been a great time for a lot of folks. I've had an opportunity to broadcast a special of hockey players. It was a lot of fun watching them. And I'm here tonight. This is Kevin Miller. I'm here tonight with Zach Newmeyer. And we're going to be bringing you some fun stuff, hopefully, tonight.
Kevin, I think the keys to the game are going to be special teams in this one. Once you get that 5-on-4 advantage, it's tough to come back from that in Dog Bowl history.
Yeah, that's very true.
Looks like we do have a birthday to celebrate on the Team Bronies. Looks like Matt Millen's birthday is today, so special birthday wishes out to him. Maybe he'll be able to put it in the net and really celebrate.
Yep. And another birthday also is the goaltender, Mark. As they put it, just guess, but it's actually pronounced Malaysia. So Mark Malaysia is having a birthday today as well.
So lots to celebrate on the team. We'll see if it can continue.
Yes, sir.
Move this slightly closer to your mouth.
Thank you. All right.
Technical adjustments coming.
Exactly. Not so used to having things so close to you. All right, so looks like we're ready to get going here. They're getting done with their warm-up. I always thought that 3 minutes was not enough before these games, but
Oh, I thought it was plenty. I'm often like one guy sitting on the boards right now. He's resting, saving himself for the game. This is the bronze division.
so how would you classify the bronze division in comparison to the others?
It's going to be a wide variety of talent. You're going to have some aged out hockey stars combined with some up and coming youth hockey stars, and somewhere in between is probably where the division probably should be. So you'll definitely see a few people with a high skill level. Majority of them is going to be average.
Yeah, very cool. Kind of a lot better than me then, right?
Never. Got quite a variety on the Venom team of jerseys. A sign of maybe an all-star team.
Yeah,
We'll find out.
I would think so. You bring them from all different areas and get them to play together. And we're off.
Draw goes back to the Venom side. They'll take it behind the net. He's going to regroup behind the net and look for a place to put it up to the wing. And it bounces up to him. He chips it to the center. Center comes out to neutral ice. 2-on-2 into the zone. Tries to go around defenseman. Is poked away. He'll pick it up, and he's a little collision in front of the net. No harm, no foul. Then it goes out to the wing and gets tipped away just before he goes in alone. Players falling all over the ice. We saw the ice take a long time to set, and fog on it might be a factor for these guys skating. Puck looks a little bit slow as well, as that one gets chipped out of the zone, and the Bronies will regroup at neutral ice and turn it over at center ice. Carried into the zone, pushed across for Showers. Showers tries to feed it back up to the middle, and it gets interrupted by the defense and then goes up to the boards, kept in at the point by Cody. Both teams will do a change as this one comes all the way back into the Venom zone, and then it's pushed out as Cody carries it in the zone. He toe drags one, cannot get around number two, and he'll fight for it in the corner. Push it up the boards where it is turned over. And the Bronies come out to center, turn it over to Cody, back up to the defense. They'll regroup. They try to throw it out of the zone. A dangerous pass across the middle.
Pretty heavy forecheck there by number 66 of the Bronies, Sean Farley.
A lot of neutral ice, back and forth. High turnover game so far as the players are settling down the nerves maybe. Venom will regroup behind their net, carries it right out in front, and escapes it, pushes it up to the wing just past his guy, and that will be an icing call.
Pretty fast-paced already, but certainly nothing to speak of. No shots on goal yet. Just a quick note for everybody that, again, once the referees are all volunteering their time here today, so it should be a lot of fun seeing what they have to put into the game.
Bounces off a couple sticks and makes it out to neutral ice, and it's trading back and forth from team to team. The turnovers continue. A bit of pressure inside the zone. That one looked like it slipped out, but the official says otherwise. Therefore, it did not get out of the zone. Bronies look to skate it. Number 5 carries it across center ice. He's into the zone. Goes to his backhand, fires low, hard, kick to the corner by the goalie. Pushes it out front to a backdoor setup that just gets missed. Up into the netting, that'll be a stoppage of play.
The one that had that opportunity was Mike Koza, number 7.
If he doesn't win this one and they lose by 1, he'll be thinking about that tonight. That'll stick with you for a little while.
That it does.
Draw one back by Venom. Take a look cross ice. They'll give it to the wing at neutral. Nick comes into the zone. Leaves for the drop passes. Challenged. Good movement. Tries to go through 3. Third guy takes it, and he will hit neutral ice with some speed. 2-on-2 coming into the offensive zone. Cuts to the middle. Makes a good shot across. Goaltender gets his body in front of it and saves it.
Save. So one of the defensemen that's out on the ice right now is number 89, Nick Croha. Just happened to have coached Nick when he was a midget back at Arvada Hockey.
All right, so everything good he does was from you.
There you go. Well, first of all, he's playing defense, which is a good spot because I play that a lot too.
Defense is where the smart guys go. Face-off's won back by Venom. They'll throw a dangerous pass up the middle, but it connects. They get it to center ice, and they'll go drop it in the zone. It's a look, fires from the outside, goes off of his stick, up into the netting. 10:38 left to go. We'll have another face-off, this time in the Bronies zone. This one won back by the Bronies. I think that's the first clean face-off win they've had. They push it up the boards, try to hit the winger, and it gets intercepted by the defense. They'll turn it around, gets intercepted by the other defense. Comes into the zone 2-on-2, fires from the outside, a rocket. Goalie did have to get his arm up, or that one was going in that upper corner, I think. That was actually a tough angle, but a good shot. Good save.
That was from Connor Liu, defenseman.
He had a good read to jump up on that pass. Johnson wins the draw for the Bronies, pushes it out to the side. Defense will come up and kick it around behind the net. Johnson picks it up. He's looking for help. Gets it all the way to the point. Gets tipped and held at the neutral ice by the defenseman. They regroup, bring it back in. Take it around the outside. Looks for help. Gives it to the defenseman. Good delay, but a stick gets in the way, and it turns the other way quickly. Got a one-on-one into the offensive zone. Fires from the outside. Goes off the defensive stick and hits the curtain.
Not a curtain so far.
Another curtain, more curtains than shots on goal at that end. Got right around 9 minutes left to go in this first. A big, giant slapper from the point, and it gets pushed aside. They'll regroup and try to give another chance. And they kick it in around the goal.
The player in the green helmet is Carly Tashman. She seems to have a lot of jump in the game.
That one was close enough to draw some noise from the crowd. Venom then tries to clear it, and it gets pushed back in. They'll regroup behind the net as the Bronies change behind the play. This one gets pushed up through neutral ice. He'll take it wide, looks for help. It's a centering pass, goes through a couple sticks, and then out the other side. There's no harm done. Puck goes behind the net, and they'll fight for it behind the net. Bronies have them outnumbered as Patterson hits it off the glass and sends it all the way down to the Venom zone. They'll look to regroup. That puck still looks like it's setting. It's kind of moving slow, like there's still a lot of water on that ice.
It seems like that. Or else they didn't freeze it. I don't know what.
Some flashy moves out of the Venom zone. He's going to take it by himself into there. He tries to split the defense, fires it high over the net, hits the corner, and will be battled for down low. And comes out of the zone for a forced regroup. Long pass into the zone from the D to the outside. Another outside shot, hits a stick, goes up into the netting again. And with just about 7 minutes left, we'll have a face-off inside the Venom zone. Oh, check that. I guess it went clean as the referee has pulled that out to neutral ice.
That didn't look clean to me. I think it went off the stick.
Clean win by the Bronies. They'll regroup it and get it into the zone. They'll go around the outside, look for an escape move. Read well by the defense. The pass gets pushed out all the way down the ice. This would not be an icing even if it went wide of the net because it came off of the Bronies stick. And the goalie decides he would rather have a face-off. And we'll try it to the left now.
Not sure if he trusted Nick with that puck or not. So.
right. Right. It's good to take breaks in men's league hockey. This one gets pushed forward actually by Venom. He catches his own face off. That's a win. And he'll circle looking for help. And then he kicks it down around behind the net. It's picked back up by Venom. Takes a look and good cycle back behind the net, but it is intercepted. They'll exchange players a little bit, still looking for help up front. Got a lot of time, but not a lot of room. And it gets poked out of the zone, forced to regroup. And it'll be picked up by Ertl, who likes to skate. We'll see if he chooses to, and he does, but it gets pickpocketed right away. A turnover inside the zone.
That's number 7 again. Koza, who he's also the captain of the team. So
Venom break it out. We'll go into the zone. Number 28 fires from the outside, goes wide of the net, bounces off the boards, gets kept in by the Venom temporarily as it changes a little bit, and Ertl holds it at the blue line. He tips it over. Good angle. They fight and they score. Ertl had a good play to keep that one in the zone. A couple of quick little passes before it finally goes into the net.
it was just a tad bit hesitant in saying that I think that that team's probably got a better jump on the Bronies, but that puck comes in from the point, crossover to the side, right at the dot, and in the net. Goaltender just couldn't hold on to it.
Goal scored by Andrew Showers. Venom lead 1-0. 4 minutes, 30 seconds left to go in this period. As the pace seems to have picked up now. Good shot and a deflection. Big save right there.
Nice deflection. That was, I don't have my binoculars on, and
Either way, we like those forwards in net.
my glasses don't seem to work either. That was Jonathan Tangi that got the tip on that.
Face-off is won back by the Bronies and then intercepted. And they hang on to it. They push it in behind the net. Good drop pass, fired from the outside, goes off the inside of the goalie's skate, I think, and then we clear that. Almost went in. See, Patterson's one of the 2 red helmet guys out. Oh, goal.
Wet top shelf with that one. Put it up there with Mama's biscuits.
Good continued pressure in there. Created a few different opportunities. They finally buried it in the upper right corner.
That was scored by, I'm not sure. I think number 19, A.J. Knapp.
What's up?
Defenseman Chase Patterson did a good job keeping it in the zone on that one, creating that offensive opportunity. And he'll touch it, gets chipped off the boards twice, and come in a 2-on-2 developing, comes from the outside. Oh, tries to fire it across, nobody there. It goes wide and comes out of the zone. Venom pick it up, they'll push it into the zone. Drop pass intercepted, he's got room, and he's not gonna make it back in time, but he'll fire it from the outside, tests the goalie, and beats the goalie with a blast.
And that's going to be 2 for A.J.
Not even his birthday. He intercepted the drop pass, so that'll be an unassisted goal. Carried it down, fired from the outside, went underneath the goalie. They now have a 2-1 lead over the Venom. Venom wins a draw, they'll regroup in their own zone, and it gets picked off. And then the goalie tries to clear it himself, and does. Gets it out to center ice, and it'll bounce back to the Venom zone. Ertl makes 1 guy miss, then makes 2, and now he looks to skate and loses the handle on the puck. It gets picked up by the other red helmet. Goes into the zone. Venom will regroup again. They got a long pass open, and it takes a bounce off of the skate and then goes into the zone. Showers behind the net. He'll look for a little bit of help. Nobody there, so he cycles it around. Waits for his teammate to pick it up. And red helmet's in the way again. We're seeing both the red helmet players put on a pretty good defensive performance so far. Up to the top. He'll walk in, got room, got a lane, puts it down low and tries to get out front. Defense doing a good job at keeping the guys in front from really being able to be effective. Shot from the outside, doesn't make it through. And Venom will keep it in. They'll walk in. I don't know how he saw that one.
That was a wonderful save.
He got the glove up where he thought it was going to go.
Yeah, he was being screened by his own player, and that puck went off to the left-hand side. Man, did he snag that.
And holds it out there for dramatic effect.
Excellent save by the goaltender.
Faceoff's one back to Ertl. He fires the soft one in, looking for some help. It gets all the way through to the goalie, kicks it to the corner. Whoa, 360, but Key stays on side somehow on that. Gives it in, a pass to the center is intercepted. Ertl gets the puck, tries to skate it out, bounces it out of the zone, forces the Bronies to regroup. They'll regroup, they look, they bounce it off the boards. And a touch, and it is turned back over to Ertl. Ertl will regroup it back in his own zone, gain a little bit more room. They'll patiently wait. And they look for the long pass, and it comes in hot, touches a player, and then bounces towards the goal. Oh, we're going to get a penalty on that one.
Right there at the end of the game. Probably an interference call.
We'll see if special teams is truly a factor as the Bronies will start the second period with a man advantage. Still waiting for the official call, and it looks like it's going to be communicated via voice. No, there's a trip. Tripping call on that. Good hard work all the way up to the buzzer and gives his team a man advantage for a maximum of 2 minutes.
You know, I mentioned earlier that a lot of volunteers here at the Dog Nation, at the Dog Bowl. I was watching a communication take place with respect to a couple of ladies that were going to do scorekeeping, and all they knew were just a couple of hand signals, and neither of them were a hockey hand signal from the referee.
Perfect.
So the communication through the glass, I think, is the best thing.
Yep.
To make sure everybody knows.
It's effective. It's effective. Voice communication.
Yeah.
A lot of volunteers, as you mentioned before. Really, the workers at the rink also keeping all this going. 54 different teams are here this year.
I heard 1,000 players.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, a lot of different players cycling around. A lot of celebrities donating their time. Celebrity athletes coming in.
Yep.
For the first time, we'll have the 3 Haydukes on the ice at once. Hayduk and his 2 boys are going to be playing together.
Awesome.
So
Awesome. Is that game today?
That's in the later tonight in the Platinum Series. This is bronze in comparison. Puck is one back on the Venom side, and we have a whistle. As
I think the clock is a little off. They want 50 minutes in this.
it's a long period.
But it's 13, I think.
I think
15. 15 running, and then the last period is a 13-minute stop.
or 50.
Or 50.
Just let it run. All right, Venom start this one out on the left side of your screen. They are shorthanded, but win the draw. They'll get it back, and they will chip it into the zone. Goes off the skate, doesn't quite make it. And now they'll put it in deep. One person will give chase as the Venom, check that, as the Bronies regroup. Minute 40 left to go on the man advantage as they have yet to get in the zone. Now they cake in on their own power. Good pass to the outside. They'll chip it back to defense, maintain possession, start to set up. Shot from the outside by Patterson. The tip is missed, and the goalie covers it up.
Excellent passing in the zone, setting things up in the power play there.
And this is run time period. The first 2 periods are run time, which means that penalty's ticking down quickly at those stoppages. Got about a minute left to go on the penalty. The Bronies turn the puck over in the zone. Ertl will skate around, goes off of a player, stays in, kept in at the point, fired in front, and is covered by the goalie. He almost took a dangerous bounce to his stick. But the goalie covers it up, and we're inside of 50 seconds.
Number 14 there, the Bronies, is Eric Johnson. He pulled that out of the sky. Grabbed it with his hand, put it down onto the ice. And
strong play to keep the offensive attack alive. I feel like they lose 15 to 20 seconds on every stoppage out of their power play. Patterson passes it over. Point shot from the outside. Good hard shot, goes low, goes off the goalie pad and off to the sideboard. They'll give it back to him. He's unable to keep it at the blue line. Forces a regroup where we got about 15 seconds left to go on the man advantage for the Bronies. They'll work at neutral ice, and Patterson hits his own with speed. He gets checked off the play by his teammate. And they'll turn it over, and they stall to keep it on sides, and it ends up being turned over. It goes back in, and this will be the end, and teams are at full strength as the Bronies regroup in their own zone. Little miscommunication there as the player that was looking to receive the pass really wanted to change lines and didn't know the pass was coming. Ertl carries it in, fires, takes a weird bounce off the goaltender. We'll call that a save though. And then it goes to the corner and they will reload behind the net. Showers goes it all the way across the defenseman. Good look pass there. It gets tipped, and it is no goal.
Hit off of the
No
hand.
goal.
No goal.
No goal. They're going to call a high stick on that one or a hand.
Yeah. I think
Either way, it's the right call.
Yeah, I agree.
Amazing that that puck wasn't going in on some of those other bounces.
Well, and looked like there was a wraparound that was going to happen there. That was Andrew Showers that had the puck. He was wrapping the puck around. It got hit, tipped up into the air.
So the Bronies able to escape danger on that one. The faceoff comes all the way back down to the Venom zone. They're putting it up to Showers in the middle. He chips it over to his buddy. His buddy's coming in the zone, looking to the middle, chips it in, does get the tip, but there is a save made there. And then the puck changes back to a red helmet behind the play. Up to the point, gets fired back in. Goaltender's all over it. Strong save.
Yeah, I'd say that Mark Malaysia is having a good birthday day for playing hockey today.
Being tested. I haven't seen our statistics yet, but I would say that the Venom are leading considerably in shots.
Yeah, I wouldn't doubt that.
And we'll get an icing call. We'll try that face off again. So it comes into the zone, fired from the outside, and goalie comes out of the crease to get in front of that one. Avoids any secondary chance, and then says hello to the forward that would have really liked that second chance.
Good sportsmanship going on there.
Looks like we got two Nick Ertls on the roster.
Yeah, there was a communication there, I think, there between he and I, but
Apologies on whoever's not Nick Ertl, but you're Ertl today. That's the roster that was submitted. Venom come into the zone. They got a guy trailing in front, but he's going to walk his whole way, and it bounces off the goalie pad, then cleared by the defense. Gets picked up with a lot of time, fired in. Goaltender tracks it the whole way. Glove safe. Teams will change as we get underneath the 10 minutes to go in the second period. We're going to score 2-1. Venom are leading. Or check that, Bronies are leading.
Bronies goal. Yep. Yeah, 2 goals by number 19 again. AJ Knapp scored those.
So the Venom having all the pressure this period, but not getting past the goaltender. This one gets chipped in deep, picked up by the Bronies. They'll cycle it around and then push it back again, maintaining possession behind the net. Try to chip it off the boards, takes a bad bounce, and it gets turned over. And then turned over again, and we got a red helmet charging into the zone. We got a 3-on-2 here, temporarily, and that 3-on-2 disintegrates. Tries to throw it across to the back door. Goalie tracks that puck and makes a save. They'll fight for it behind the net. Comes out on the Brony stick, pushes it into the forward skate. He could not put his stick there as it was tied up by the defense. And they'll work for it down low. Gets up to the top, but not out, and they keep it in. Oh, just missed the pass in the crease area. And finally, the Venom have had enough. They sent it down the ice, and will gladly take that line change. Second period, they got the long change to make. Venom on a really short bench with only 10 skaters here tonight.
Well, and Venom's not even making that change either.
They didn't change. They just threw it down the ice and stayed the same.
Just get a
Bronies changed.
couple of quick breaths of air and move forward.
This face-off gets kicked forward and then picked up by Venom. They'll move it around behind the net and fight for it on the boards. Gets poked up to the point, keeps it in, tries to send it back. Good play, good push out. Could have had an interference call there, and I think we'll see it. And a little bit of charity chirping going on. And we will see Seth Patterson will be going to the box to serve 2 minutes.
You know, he intentionally did it because he knew that the guy was
Bronies.
gone.
Yeah,
You know,
it was a sacrificial interference to avoid the breakaway.
that's for sure.
One of those good penalties. Bronies get a hold of this, and that's going to be a shot on goal, actually. From the end of the net. And they'll give one guy will give chase as the Venom come out of their zone, and we'll see their power play for the first time today. All kinds of movement and falling and turnover.
I like how they set up, on a 1-1-2 situation on the penalty kill. That way you got that one player that's pushing on the front end, and I think second guy taking care of business right in the middle, just like that.
Eckers blocks his teammate's shot. That was a fake, and that's part of the plan, and then he fires it wide as it goes off the defenseman. Picked up by the Bronies. They'll look to ice it again, and it makes it up to about center. They'll regroup back in their own zone. One of the Ertles passes it up to the other Ertl, maybe. I got 28 and 8 both as Ertl. Sorry, who's not. And it goes back to Ertl. Ertl gives it over to the side. They'll fire it from the side. Oh, good look. Good look for the backdoor attempt. Just goes off of the stick, or he had nothing but an open net. That's a big save. Showers was sitting there just off the post. Puck got to his stick. He fumbled a minute. Had he been able to handle that and fire that, it was nothing but an open net that he was shooting in. Goalie was overcommitted to the other side. Great look, great pass. Nearly had the full execution. Puck comes back to Venom. There it is.
Looked like the goaltender got all stuck up on his stick there a little bit.
Showers made up for that missed back door by providing another one. And now we have a 2-2 hockey game with 5 minutes and 20 seconds left to go in the second period.
Excellent goal by, I believe, Jake Borer got that one.
Goaltender nearly made it over for that. That was a good shot to still get past him. Venom hold it in the zone, good shot from the outside, and it goes just wide of the net. It'll be kept alive with the defense. He'll pass it over to his partner. Partner puts it down low, go across, and it hits something in front, bounces up into the netting. This one's tied. We ought to see the intensity pick up as that clock keeps winding down. We're still in a runtime situation for another 4 minutes and 30 seconds. The last period will be stop time. This one is won back by the Bronies, and they will fire it all the way across to the wing. Chips off of his stick, and it gets turned over to Venom. Venom will regroup behind their own net with pressure. That one makes it all the way down too far, which is an icing violation. We'll see a face-off for this one. Just hitting about the 4 minute mark. Got to wonder if fatigue is going to set in on the Venom with only 5 guys.
I was just thinking about that. I see a little bit of slowness starting to take place.
Ertl tries to battle out, and it's intercepted, and they'll pick it up again, and they'll fight for it against the boards, and it comes out on the Bronies for a second before it goes over to the Venom, back to the Bronies. It's pushed off the puck, playing a little bit of body, and then they separate. Gets out to center ice, gets turned over again. This one goes to the Bronies, and that was a hip check attempt, and then a bit of a cross check to let him know he didn't like that hip check attempt. And it looks like one of them's going to a box.
A little earlier in that.
And I believe the call is on that hip check.
A little earlier in that sequence, number 9 was not happy with the situation he was being held. And obviously it resulted in him expressing himself a little bit and getting in trouble.
Shame, shame. So now the Bronies have a power play in this 2-2 game. And it comes out Venom. Venom will carry it into the zone, and they will lob it in behind the net, bounces around a little bit, and then comes out. Bronies carried into the zone, and they will look to set up their power play. An aggressive penalty kill from Venom, and they get the puck again. We got a 2-on-2 going into the offensive zone for him. That one poked away by the red helmet, and he takes it, fires it to the open guy, and they'll carry it into the zone. Tries to walk through. Good back check, lifts the stick, gets that puck out of there, and that thing will come all the way down the ice. They'll be forced to regroup again, where we've got about a minute left to go in their power play.
Jonathan Liu, the red helmet's playing a pretty solid game.
This one comes out looking for, that would have been number 3, huh?
It would have been.
That one goes up into the netting. We're under a minute left to go in the power play, which is ticking away on this run time. We got about a minute and a half left to go in the period.
It seems like they're leaving the big guy alone.
Yeah, he's finding the seam for sure. And AJ will take the draw. It gets won back by Venom, who had won most of the draws in this one. They'll cycle it around to the point. Allow this power play a chance to set up in the zone. They got about 20 seconds left to go on that man advantage. That one came out of the zone, and he brought it back in. A mental error on the defense there, allowing that one out of the zone. Such a critical power play. Coach is going to have a talk with him after the game on that one.
I think he was talking with himself. He understands the problem.
Yep. He's very aware of what happened. At the end of the day, the game's played on ice. We got a minute left to go. We're 5-on-5 again. And they actually have a cherry picker there, but they did not see him on that change out of the box. They had a chance for a breakaway, but they didn't see it to make the pass. We got about 30 seconds left to go. Venom keeps it in at the point. They'll shift it down on the sideboard. He tries to cycle it around. It doesn't quite take off. And it will be picked up, thrown out, and it gets chipped off of the stick at center. And the icing call, which is the right call. It did hit his stick before that center line. Often a call waved off in men's league, but not here, not with these refs.
I don't think they're going to get the face-off out before the end of the period here. Maybe they will.
Not a chance.
Maybe they won't.
3, 2, 1, 0. 2-2 going into the third. We'll have 12 minutes of stop time, and should see the intensity kick up a little bit here. Some motivational speeches going on those benches, I'm sure.
That's for sure.
Time for the captains to step up.
So we don't have very much information about the Venom team, but the Bronies, there's a few other items here, like Sean Farley says Irish blood runs through him. Penalty box is his friend. And then Robert Locke, they call him the Loch Ness Monster.
But the most key information on here is number 84, Drew Smeltzer, will deliver you beer if you are nice to him.
That's a good thing.
It's
to
the
know.
most relevant information on any of these charts we have.
So Drew, when you listen to this, try to figure out where we live and deliver us beer.
Drew, we appreciate you. Shots are in favor of the Venom. Malaysia having a great game. Close to his birthday week. Depends on his age. I've noticed as you go up in age, you can take more time for your birthday. First it's a day, then it's a week, month, then how long? Who knows?
There you go.
Celebrate within 6 months.
So on the Bronies team again, also there's a Player's name is Eric Johnson, and he says he longs to live up to his namesake with a championship this weekend.
Destiny.
Destiny. And Dan Swafford says he comes from a long line of hobbits.
Couple fans sending some advice down to the ice. Usually don't see that once the guys graduate from school. But once a hockey dad, always a hockey dad. There's always something you can tell.
That's for sure. Whether they listen or not, that's a different story.
Right. 12 minutes of stop time left to go in this one. It's currently 2-2. Bronies are to your left, the Venom are to your right. The Venom win the draw again. And they will carry it into the zone. Goes through the defenseman's legs, but touches his skate enough to disrupt the push. And they try to shove it in the corner, but the goalie has that locked up and makes the save. One of the Ertles.
Ertl 1 and Ertl 2.
Right, 28-8. This one gets turned over at center ice. Showers, and he gets tied up. And they'll regroup. And it bounces off of, I think, everybody's stick on the ice and is still at neutral ice. Lots of turnovers in this game. That was a two-person pass right there, and then ends up on the Venom shot.
Oh, my gosh. Right from the top of the slot.
That pass bounced off of 5 people.
It did. It did. It looked like pinball hockey.
It did.
But that shot went off the, I believe, the inside crossbar. Right
Lands
over
on
the top of the head.
Luke Larson's stick. Set on his stick like it was meant to be there after ricocheting around neutral ice. And he fires it from the high slot area, beats the goalie high. Excellent shot. Puts the Venom up 3-2. 11 minutes to go in the third period. Bronies will regroup in their own zone, leave the puck behind, still looking for help. A lot of the forwards are pretty far down the ice, and this one gets turned over, creates an offensive opportunity. Oh boy, was that ever some good tic-tac-toe, but it did not finish. They try to get it out for retreat, and it doesn't make it. Goalie's forced to make a couple of saves there, and does. Covers it up, and he'll take a much-needed face-off.
That was a good rebound pickup by Carly.
There was some good tic-tac-toe passing in there. Venom really turning it on when we thought they might be feeling some fatigue. They're not showing it. Long pass, that hits a stick. Should wave off the icing, and it's picked up by Ertl. Ertl's going to skate this one. He's got a little bit of room to chase it. He does neutral ice without being touched, walks into the zone, gets it to his backhand, and then gets it pickpocketed off the stick. He'll collect it in the corner. Under pressure, he turns it over. Bronies do it off the boards. Winger throws it to center ice. Good pass to center ice. He's in. Oh, and he takes a hook. He takes a hook on his way in, and he still is effective. And then dishes it out front, and it is not as effective.
There was no call on that at all.
That should have been a hook. From my broadcasting perspective. Blue passes that one out, and then it's turned over at center ice to Ertl. Then it's fired up. Good pass up the seam. He'll walk in, backhand, goal.
Nice step around the goaltender. Kept control of the puck. Looked almost impossible for a second there.
Jake Boer on that one. Great pass out of the defensive zone by Cody Murrison. Found him, seamed, went through 2 zones, hit him on the tape. He walks in, does the rest on his own. We got a 4-2 Venom lead.
Kind of looks like I didn't teach Croha enough.
It's all in the coaching.
I'm sure I'm going to hear that from him later. Well.
Showers walks into the zone. He's got a stick underneath him, unable to keep the puck, and it bounces around through a few people like we've seen a lot of today. And then the Bronies come out, and they will skate through neutral ice until it hits a stick and bounces in on target. Face-off will be in the Venom zone. 9:15 left to go. Venom are up 4-2 in this third period. Here in Dog Bowl 13. Venom still pressuring the puck inside the Brony zone. Good move by Lou. Tries to get it up the boards. That's picked off and brought back in by Ertl. Ertl passes it over to the corner to Showers. Showers bounces it off the Lou's pads. That's a block shot for those of you keeping track. There's another block shot for those of you keeping track. Off the stick and over the net. Hits the glass. They got a cherry picker, but unable to make the pass. And it will get pushed back into their zone as the Venom go for a line change. Puck comes out of the zone. And that pass into the zone is intercepted, and they come back strong 2-on-2. He looks, fires low, hard. Goalie was biting towards the center pass, got his heel out to make that save. And this one comes back the other way. Bronies bring it into the zone 2-on-2. They're fired from the outside, blocked down by Ertl. Ertl will fight for it in the corner and gives it up to the Bronies. Bronies taking a look for some help. They get it behind the net. They fire it out front off the goalie. Goaltender makes a save.
That was AJ trying to put it in from behind the goal line.
.804 left to go. 4-2 lead Venom. Face off in their zone. Comes out and will be kept in at the point by a red helmet play again. I think if I want to be on this team, I want to wear a red helmet, see if it makes me better. It bounces all over the place. It's loose in the slot. Goalie gets his blocker up to make a save. Then he gets low, save. He's tracking it, unable to cover it. Comes out with Ertl. Ertl will go out to center ice. He's got one skater being towed, and then he'll fire from the outside. And a save on the Brony side. Regroup. That will come out of the zone for an icing, and he touched it and he knew it. And we'll see a face-off on that one. 7:31 left to go. It's a 4-2 Venom lead. It was a 2-2 game at the beginning of this period. Venom must have had a more inspiring talk in that intermission.
Probably
as
so.
they came out firing. This one turns around, and this is Patterson. Patterson carries it up. He's going through neutral ice, and he will get that one poked in. Players on Venom looking for an offsides. I think there's a possibility they have a decent case, but if the ref didn't see it, it doesn't matter. Bronies will fight for it in their own zone. They fire it to the middle. Good play by the goaltender to get his stick out and chip away that pass. High slot, that's blocked by Ackert, and it goes out to center ice, gives Venom a chance to change. Comes back in the zone quick with the Bronies now. Time is a factor. Fire from the outside, wide of the net. Comes all the way out of the zone. Patterson looks to pick it up, gets caught in the snow, and then is given back to him. You see a defenseman with the toe drag? Did you see that?
That was nice.
Yeah. Extra points when a defenseman does it. Showers into the zone, got a little bit of room. Almost dances around. The back check catches him. They'll break it out of the zone quickly. This is going to be a 1-on-2 coming into the zone. And it gets chipped away by Ertl, number 2.
Trying to pass it to Ertl, number 1.
Ertl 1, Ertl 2. He goes behind the net. There's Ertl. Chips it up the boards, and it's held in at the point and then pushed out of the zone. 6 minutes left to go, 2-point hockey game. The white team has the lead. That's Venom. Venom passes at center ice. And a 360, actually a 180 pass attempt. Misses. Got to work on my degrees. Goes in. Showers tries a fancy pass, but nobody there. So it's also known as a turnover at that point. It comes out center ice. Across center ice. 3-on-3 developing into the zone. Try to get it out in that slot area. Try a couple of different attempts, and it's pushed away. Showers picks it up, chips it to his buddy, who's coming into the zone. And he tries to give it back. It's a little bit too bouncy to handle, but gets it in deep.
Getting a little extra sauce there.
Super sauce, the flipping sauce. This one off the boards, takes an unusual bounce in the favor of Venom, and they'll turn it around. Showers walks in, he's going to fire from the outside. Routine save. Lou will take it behind the net. A little bit of room to skate. I think they've probably activated the red helmets by now. And he's going to walk all the way in. He's in the slot area.
Right in the crest.
Goalie's in good position as he comes out of the crease to make that save right in the chest. 5 minutes and 1 second left to go. Time running low on the Bronies.
You know, I heard that that's probably the lowest percentage of scoring is right in the chest of the goaltender.
Having been somebody who has tested that a lot, I would say that you are correct. A fight for the puck behind the net. It comes out in favor of Venom. Venom will skate it out of the zone. And it holds up his forwards at the blue line, and then it goes off of the skate, comes right back to the Bronies. Bronies 2-on-2 into the zone. They'll take to the outside. They look to the slot area for chance. And goalie really aggressively came out and disrupted that play.
He took down the angle quite a lot and made sure his stick was in the right place to put it out of play.
So pretty good goaltending on both sides of this one. The beginning of this period belonged to Venom, and it's been all Bronies since then.
Bronies just need to put something together to bring it back.
Gets chipped off with the stick, goes to Ertl. Ertl fires it around the boards. It's picked up behind the net. And they'll trade a little bit of contact, and the puck will come out and get to neutral ice. Venom being very conservative. There's never an odd man rush. Knapp tries to carry it around. It eventually gets taken away from him after he had a couple people with him. Out to center ice. We're under 4 minutes left to go in the third period. Venom leading 4-2, and a bad turnover at neutral ice, and this is going to be a chance and a big save. And second, can't get over in time. Showers puts it in on the rebound. That'll be goal 5 and take some of the steam out of this one. Excellent first initial save. Rebound bounced a little bit wide. He almost made it over for that. Good shot to get in what's available and extend this lead to a seemingly a victorious goal there.
And that puck goes up into the ceiling.
If you have the insurance goal, then the backbreaker goal, then what's that one? Double backbreaker?
Potentially. You know, 3:33 left to play.
Hit the Showers. We'll see if they can turn it around here.
This is where the miracles come out. Hope the puck bounces your way.
I've seen weirder things happen in a men's league game.
For sure.
This one bounces around, and Venom really moving the puck now, content on just trying to keep possession. Bronies will get it. They'll push it around the boards. Picked up by Patterson. He chips it up. It's missed by the winger. Goes down in the zone. He's close enough that they waive the icing call. And a high-speed rim up to the point, and then is kept in. Good play to keep that one in. It's a 2-on-1 down low. Oh, and he just misses. Great pass. Goaltender was reading that play. Might have been there for the save had contact been made. Ertl pushes that one in. He'll fight with Patterson. Tries to get it out. That pass intercepted, then turned over to Showers. Showers on the outside. Tries to get to the middle and does not. Venom will keep it in with a couple swipes, and Showers will pick it up again in the corner, and they'll battle down low. And this one comes out front and goes all the way across the crease. We got about 2 minutes and 20 seconds left to go in this one. And we have a slow developing and disintegrating 3-on-2. And now it is out front. And then it is pushed back behind the net. And there's a little bit of a pile up in front before Ertl picks up the puck. And then Ertl will fight for it down behind the net in the corner. Shot from the outside goes around the net and then is picked up, and Larson will try to clear it out of the net. Picked up by Patterson. Patterson, good move, buys a little bit of space. Great pass across. They got time. Fires it. Goalie comes out again, and then Patterson fires wide of the net. Really seeing the goaltending of the Venom come out of that crease quite a ways, and with the defenseman not letting anybody walk around, that makes a pretty effective defensive area. Big rush to the net here. It's 1-on-1, and goaltender makes a save. Patterson picks up the rebound. He'll take a look, and then he'll dish it out to his winger.
Got $1:15 left to go.
Coming to the zone, they'll fire it, and high off the glass, off the net. It's stuck on top of the net, and it'll play through. Bounces around a little bit. Sticks are up high.
This is the last push of the game.
Right, the last hurrah. Making friends in the corner. One guy goes down, and he's going to try to trip the other guy.
I think they're deciding on who's going to be buying beer tonight.
In the meantime, we got a 3-on-1 on the other side, and that turns into a 3-on-2. And I think that hesitation pass made the difference.
So Ertl kind of had a little bit of a falter there. Yeah, a little bit of a falter. He faked the pass and got it off on his knees over to his teammate.
I think if he hadn't fanned on that first pass, it probably wouldn't have worked out that way. That was an excellent fake. I don't mean a fan, I mean an excellent fake. And we just have about 15 seconds left to go. Both teams contend on letting this one run out. More games to be played this weekend as the last 10 seconds will expire. Once again, we thank all of you guys for your support in Dawg Bowl 13. Very important event taking place. And this one is over. Venom with a final score of 6-2.
Very good game. A lot of fun to watch, and thanks for calling that.
Thank you, Mr. Miller. Excellent show.
I appreciate the opportunity here.
We'll be signing off. Take care now.
That's a wrap. Thanks for tuning in.
I am Matt Martinez with MMD Electric, official streaming sponsor of Dawg Bowl 13.
Thank you, Matt. And always remember to play hard
Play fair.
and give back.
We'll see you at the next face-off.